Hello, this is Mark Adams at James Lick High School. In this video, we're going to create a Turnitin assignment. To do that, I'm going to select a course. I'm going to click on Assignments in the left side navigation. I'm going to click on this three-dot menu item and select Turnitin. There'll be a pop-up window, and you give it a title, a description, the maximum points, the start date, the due date, and the feedback release date. I typically have these two last items be the same. To attach a rubric, we'll click on Optional Settings. Then we'll scroll down. Now you can look at these different settings. You can click on these question marks and you can adjust them to your needs. But to attach a rubric, you just simply select this one. Now this may not be pre-selected, so just click on it. And then you have an option to use a pre-installed rubric, or you can create your own. So how do we create our own rubric? Just click on Launch Rubric Manager, and you can examine the pre-installed rubrics. Maybe you find one that works really well for you. You could either use the rubric or you can edit it by saving a copy for yourself. Or you can just go to the very top here and select Create New Rubric. Now the resources for how to create a rubric in Turnitin.com are at Turnitin.com. But basically you're just creating columns and rows of criteria, and then you give values to these columns. So you go through that process, and then you can use a rubric that you've created. And you can use this rubric over and over, year after year. Some of these rubrics I created years ago. So all right, so what have I done so far? Let's go back to the top. Gave it a title, instructions, grade, the dates. I scrolled down here in Optional Settings. I selected a rubric, either one that I made, one of the pre-installed rubrics, or I created a rubric. And then I scroll to the very bottom and I click on Submit. Now automatically that assignment will be placed in the top categories. Whatever top group is here, that's where it will be placed. But if you want to move it to another category, you can just drag and drop it into another category. It's also unpublished, so to publish you would just click that button. Now what if you want to have different due dates, or you want to adjust some of the other settings? Click on the title of the assignment, and then go over to the right-hand side and click on Edit Assignment Settings. And you have the full feature set of Canvas, and you can adjust these. Now I've already set the first few items. I do not want to touch the submission type. This is what connects it to Turnitin. But I can give it different due dates. So let's say my first period and my second period are due on one date, September 6th, and then I'll click Add, and let's say the other two periods are due on the 7th, so I can have different due dates. Now I can also exclude a period. I don't have to assign it to everyone, so I'll exclude one period. I'll get a little warning message letting me know that I've done that, and that was by design, so I'll just go Continue. So now this assignment has been created. Let's talk about how to grade this assignment. So I'm going to go into another course that has a completed assignment, which is this class right here. And let me click on Assignments, and there we go. So this is what you're going to see when students start submitting work. This window will populate. I only have one student in this course, so there's only one to see here. But to grade this assignment, I could just click this link, or this link, or this link. So I'll just click that link, and then the Feedback Studio will pop up. The Feedback Studio is very much like the Speed Grader in Canvas. This is just the grading feature set within Turnitin.com. To grade this assignment, I'll click on the rubric item here, and I made a previous stab at this video, so I've already graded this assignment, but I can just kind of adjust it like this. And then I click Apply to Grade, and whatever grade appears here will automatically be pushed to Canvas. So if I go to Canvas, this assignment should be worth 40 points. Let's go into Grades. And there it is, 40 points. Now, if I change the score here, let's say there was some additional work and I feel it's worth an extra 5 points, I can change the grade here. It won't push that new grade to Turnitin.com. it only goes one direction. So whatever grade I enter in at Turnitin.com pushes to Canvas. Now you might be saying, well, I never logged into Turnitin.com, and you don't have to. All those pop-up windows, that was Turnitin.com. I've actually gone semesters where I've never logged into Turnitin.com because I can do everything within Canvas, which is a really great thing. So that's how we create an assignment, a Turnitin.com assignment. I've also created a video on how students submit those, so you can see that at my channel.